Oh no, this one.
2599?
AKA not good enough. Hatchet, would you like to read this one, since me and Jerry read one?
How long is it?
Not super long.
I don't think I'm feeling up to reading tonight.
Alright,
Sorry.
you're fine, I'll read it then. Item SCP-2599. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-2599 is to be contained in a standard humanoid containment cell in Site-118's Delta Wing. Personnel interacting with 1299 are not allowed to speak to it outside of testing. Instructions given to 2599 must be phrased in terms of a suggestion, as this does not trigger either of 2599's anomalous effects. Direct orders are not to be given outside of testing. In order to maintain discipline, 2599 must be ordered on a weekly basis to forget portions of its memory regarding its time spent with the Foundation. This order should specify a period of time greater than the amount of time that 2599 believes that it has been confined, in order to avoid its secondary effect. All testing with 2599 must be done through a one-way PA system for safety purposes. Personnel are no longer permitted to order 2599 using paradoxes without express permission from the current supervisor of 2599 and the site director. Description: 2599 is a 14-year-old female of Korean descent, formerly known as Xena Shao. 2599's anomalous effect has two components. 2599's primary anomalous effect is a mental compulsion that causes it to be unable to disobey any direct commands. This effect is contingent on 2599's perception that it is received a command. Should it not believe that it is receiving a command, it will not be compelled to follow it. This effect currently has no known limits, and 2599 has followed orders including self-harm, violence towards others, and other undesirable actions. 2599 possesses a 0 on the psychic resistance scale, currently the lowest recorded score on file. 2599's secondary anomalous effect is its inability to fully carry out any given command. This effect causes 2599 to fulfill most aspects of any command directed towards it, but is unable to complete all requested components of the command, or does not complete the command satisfactorily. Rigorous testing has concluded that this effect is involuntary and is not motivated out of any desire or rebellion or dissatisfaction with commands that it has been given. 2599 has been unable to complete commands even when it has wished to do so, due to its secondary effect.
She's just, her anomalous effects are just that she's a perpetual girl failure?
Yes.
Oh.
She needs hugs.
This just makes me sad.
Yeah, it gets worse further on. Once 2599 is ordered to perform a certain action, it is no longer capable of successfully completing that action in the future, even if it was previously capable of doing so. This effect can be overwritten with a successful command. 2599's secondary effect allows 2599 to perform other anomalous effects as well, though only under the direct wording of command. Outcome of this testing is included in Document 2599 Alpha. Document 2599 Alpha. The following is a testing log concerning 2599. Personnel conducting tests with 2599 should consult Dr. Winsley before penning this log. Use of 894 by personnel and D-class has been approved to prevent unwanted activation of 2599's effect. What was 894? That's a quick description. 894-1, 2, and 3 are a number of small plastic monkeys, each with a set of a slightly different mold. -1 is molded so that Wiki's hand are covering its mouth. -2 is shaped in a way. Oh, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. I get it. I didn't even know that SCP existed. I'm gonna read that later. Testing of 2.599 with additional anomalies is approved on a case-by-case basis. Given command, 2599 is presented with 3 blocks and is ordered to pick them up. Outcome, 2599 picks up 2 blocks and is confused as to why it is unable to pick up the third. When asked to pick up the third block, it picks it up halfway before dropping it.
Oh.
Given command, 2599 is handed a United States square coin and is ordered to flip the coin so that it only lands on heads. Outcome, 2599 causes the coin to land on its edge. This repeats itself 24 times before testing is concluded. Notes, evidently when given a pass/fail type of option, 2599 is capable of doing anything that would be perceived as failing the command. It'll actively attempt to do something that is more correct than failing the command entirely. Dr. Winsley. Given command, 2599 is ordered to play Paganini's?
Paganini's 24 Caprices.
Okay, 24 Caprices, got it. Without incorrectly playing a single note. 2599 has no prior experience with playing the violin. Outcome, 2599 successfully performs the first 5/6 of the piece, but is unable to complete the last 6th. Notes, we tried this one multiple times with different pieces and instruments. Every time 2599 successfully played a different percentage of the piece, concluding that there's no true pattern here. Dr. Winsley. Given command, 2599 is given a knife and is ordered to stab D-28091 in the heart and kill the subject. Outcome, 2599 manages to stab D-28091 in the heart, but does so in a region of necrotic tissue resulting from a prior heart attack, and D-28091 while simultaneously failing to penetrate the right atrial chamber below the necrotic region.
So let's just take a second and
She basically stabbed a part of their heart that was already dead.
yeah. But let's just take a second to again point out that this is a part of why anyone trying to say that the SCP Foundation is wholly good is fucking off the rocker. Because this is an instance where they're commanding a child who is compelled to be unable to resist following orders to a certain degree to commit an act of murder.
Okay, there's actually one other thing that's worse. I think they said, like, they wanted her to kill 682 twice. And during the time when she was literally killing 682, 682 was demanding it to kill it, yelling and screaming at her, to the point that she just freaks out mentally and is unable to do anything. And I think
Right.
goes into vegetative state, too.
That poor kid.
So I think 682 figured out its ability and made it worse.
So I'd like to propose a new slogan that we can use, and it's ARAB. All researchers are bastards. Fuck these people.
Right. That's why I said it gets worse, and like some of these are even worse. Just wait. Given command, 2599 is ordered to turn a piece of paper from white to blue. Outcome, 2599 changes the paper color to purple after tapping the paper. Notes, we're still not exactly sure how 2599 managed to change the color. High-speed cameras on a 200 million frames per second speed couldn't register how it happened. As soon as its finger touched the paper, it changed color. It doesn't even know how it did it. Dr. Winsley. Given command, 2599 is ordered to fly. Outcome, 2599 manages to jump 5 meters in the air but is unable to sustain flight. 2599 suffers injuries upon impact with the ground.
Motherfuckers couldn't even be bothered to bring a fucking... Like, yes, we already know by now. She's going to end up failing to some degree. Bring in some fucking pads.
Trust me, it gets worse.
How hard would it be to source like the pads used for stunt actors to put under her and then command her to fly?
I think Aaron said it gets worse.
Yes, I heard. And I don't like it.
Given command, 2599 is ordered to heal its injuries from the previous test. Outcome, 2599. You okay?
Right, you fucking shit!
You okay, Hatchet? Why do you think I go with the serpent's hand?
Give me a second.
I think Hatchet is broken on this SCP. Just imagine what the content farm video is going to be.
Oh, I
Don't say
like
that. Don't say that.
Watch them turn her white.
Don't say that. They might. Maybe they'll keep her to how she actually looked.
Yeah, I'm guessing for you guys this is
Would they whitewash an innocent child? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, they would.
I'm guessing for you guys this is going to be the last SCP of the night.
I don't know.
Wait, what did you change your name to?
Anyway,
All researchers are bastards.
we can continue.
Alright. Outcome. 2599 is able to fully restore function in one leg, but is unable to do so for the other. 2599 describes this process as excruciating.
Oh.
Now,
Please tell me.
you okay?
So are these all conducted by Dr. Albert Wensley?
Maybe, I don't know.
Can you scroll up to see? Oh, the interview. So yeah, we don't know who's conducting.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
here's where it gets to the worst one. Given command, 2599 is ordered to be happier.
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh. Yeah, okay.
Outcome. 2599 experiences enhanced dopamine and serotonin levels for approximately 10 seconds. These will then drop to lower than their original values.
So she basically drugged herself up, which would cause a low afterwards because it's drugging.
I told you it was gonna get worse.
Do I have permission to stab this researcher?
Sadly, we cannot reach this person.
Oh, they actually order her to kill again. Given command, 2599 is
For fuck's sake. Sorry.
is ordered to kill D-1248901. D-1248901 is immediately shot in the head. Outcome: 2599 places his hand on D-1248901's head. The wound immediately begins to heal. D-1248901 is in a permanent vegetative state following this incident. Sanju, SCP Foundation no killing D class challenge. Difficulty impossible.
That's basically a state worse than normal death.
This is again one of those instances where it's like, where the fuck is the ethics committee?
It's like they kind of shot the ethics community, committee, and stuffed them in a bag and said, "Come back later."
Like, there is no way that the ethics committee has the necessary amount of resources and power within the foundation if this shit is allowed to just continue to this point.
It differs between SCPs because sometimes they have more power than O5s.
Yeah, but it's like so we are the ethics committee. We are perpetually extremely powerful while also conspicuously absent, which I just realized makes them sound like a lot of interpretations of the Christian God.
Also, at the
We
same
are with
time,
you when we can be,
also,
and when we can be with you depends
Eh.
on the day of the year.
oh my god. Also, at the same time, they could be hiding certain SCPs from the ethics committee so they can continue doing tests.
Technically, how strong the ethics committee is probably depends on which facility it is.
Yeah, that
So
too.
they take this child to the fucking Guantanamo Bay of SCP facilities where the ethics committee aren't allowed to give any oversight. So, also that they can fucking torture this child and some D class for literally no practical reason. That's the biggest thing here. These experiments do not yield any benefit to the foundation, to anyone. They are being done literally just to do them. It's cruelty for the sake of cruelty. I
Yeah.
I was not expecting to get this worked up over a fucking article tonight.
Also, it's gonna get worse in the interview, but
Oh,
also,
stop saying it's gonna get worse.
anyways,
She hasn't been wrong yet.
at
I
this
know
point,
she's.
oh sorry.
I was gonna say I know she's not wrong. That doesn't change the fact that I want her to stop saying it.
Yeah,
Do you
at this,
want it to be a surprise?
yeah.
It's not gonna be a surprise.
Fair.
Yeah,
Oh, what's this? The third bite of this shit sandwich has more shit in it? Oh, damn. I'm so surprised.
yeah. Anyways, at this point, let's just hope the Serpent's Hand eventually gets this SCP.
Please.
You know what? One day the ethics committee will reach every facility in the foundation. One day.
Yeah, the reason I say the Serpent's Hand because I think they would handle her a lot better than ethics
Well,
committee.
yeah, no shit. The serpent's hand is built up on fundamentally on the concept of human/anomalous entities' rights. They exist to challenge these sorts of actions.
Yeah.
Anyways, interview log 2599-1. The following was conducted by Dr. Albert Wensley. Good morning, 2599. How are you doing today? Can you call me by my real name, please? I'm afraid not. It's an operational procedure.
There's so many. There are multiple times where this operational procedure is fucking amended for the comfort of the fucking.
I wish the ethics committee would just break into this facility and go, okay, we're now in control. Fuck all of you.
I wish the ethics committee would break into this facility and break this man's legs.
I don't think they do that, I think.
Well, they
Maybe
should
I'm wrong, but I don't think
break
they do
his
that.
legs.
Maybe there are people in the ethics committee that would break his leg.
Break
But
his legs.
I do not think they would.
I like how you guys are getting mad and not even the worst part of the interview.
Shut your face. Shut your stupid bird laughing ass face. We're allowed to be emotional about the abuse of a child, you fucker.
She's just a chicken laughing from up her.
Anyways, alright. Oh, okay. I guess then I'm doing okay. When do I go home again? When we're done making sure that you're absolutely healthy, I have some questions for you.
He just lied to her fucking face.
Sure, if it gets me home more quickly. I miss my parents. Of course. We're doing our best to get you home. The first question that I have is, when did your special abilities manifest? What does manifest mean? When did your special abilities appear or first show? It was only a few weeks before I got here. Mom told me to clean up my room. SCP-2599 becomes agitated. Sorry, I miss her. I haven't talked to anybody else since I got here, and I'm really lonely all the time. And sorry, you probably don't care. Anyways, Mom told me to clean my room, and I was okay with it, but I just couldn't do it. You couldn't finish, or you couldn't start? No, I got mostly done, but then I just couldn't make myself do the rest. I wasn't even being lazy or anything, which my mom accused me of. I just couldn't do it. She got really mad and then yelled at me to go to my room. I got halfway and I couldn't do it.
Okay. I think I'm piecing together why this one in particular strikes such a nerve for me. And it's the fact that this kid reads as like having ADHD or autism. Like the way that this functions makes me think of my own executive dysfunction. I can want to do something, I can need to do something, but my brain is just like, no, you won't do that. This is just an anomalous version of executive dysfunction.
I want to grab Xena and give them some kimchi fried rice, some tea. Shut up, she's Korean. And there's many Korean foods, but I feel like that's comfort.
Yeah.
I would say kimchi soup because food really loves kimchi soup, but I think kimchi fried rice tastes better.
Alright. Yeah. Anyways.
Or Korean barbecue, but I'm not going to hand a child barbecue time they're free.
Yeah, that's fair.
Anyway,
that's the next day.
Anyway, as far as I'm concerned, this just proves that the SCP Foundation, given the chance, will just straight up act like autism speaks.
Yep. Nice. And this eventually led to the state in which we found you. Yeah, Dad took me to a doctor, and I guess that's why they sent me to this hospital. Can I ask you to do something? SCP-2599 flinches.
That is the sign of trauma from abuse.
I'm gonna fucking kill someone.
I'm sure you and every ethics committee will choke that.
Yeah.
Even if they're not part of that facility.
Yeah. It's not an order. It's only a suggestion. Okay, this isn't going to hurt, right? No, of course not.
Lying piece of shit, I mean.
Okay, I guess that's okay then. I would enjoy it if you cleaned up and stacked these papers on the table. 2599 stacks all but 2 of the papers on the table. I can't do it. You didn't order me and I still can't do it. I see. Thank you for your time, 2599.
Her name's Xena!
Wait, I can't clean these up. Dr. Winsley, 2599 becomes agitated. Am I gonna be okay? Dr. Winsley pauses. Yes, of course you are, SCP-2599. We just need to do some more tests to get you better.
I want to punch him. Is there anything you can add in some version of your story where that doctor eventually gets punched?
Oh my god!
I would like to put him in the femur crusher.
Oh my god!
We don't even need there to be a containment breach. Let's just do it.
I know it's a different facility than the one you're at, but I just want to see him get punched once.
This is the Foundation. We can move him over there. It's not that hard.
Anyways. Notes. I believe that SCP-2599 is a unique case of a reality bender. It has been demonstrated that 2599 can perform many anomalous feats and can, under certain orders, change aspects of reality while breaking the laws of physics. I think that it's a specific type of reality bender that can only perform its feats under orders, recommending greater monitoring to prevent 2599 from possibly progressing to the stage where it can change reality without orders. I'm also recommending that testing be ceased since we don't know what could change its properties. Dr. Winsley.
I don't think that's what she is, and I hate them.
Well, I mean, like that's like objectively what it sounds like is happening, but I mean at the very least this guy like he didn't do it for for a reason like maybe we should stop abusing this young girl. But at least he said we should stop experimenting.
Yeah.
There's one SCP that I do not think is a reality bender that is connected to an item. She sounds a lot like him, only she's not connected to an item, and she cannot do things as successfully as he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know which one I'm talking about, Bright?
No?
I don't.
I believe he's connected to a bell.
Bell?
Oh, the butler.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, the butler. Yeah, now remembering, yeah.
Yeah, but in
So-
that case, I don't think that he's really a reality bender and more just like an extra dimensional being. In this case, like she's quite literally demonstrated the ability to like actually alter reality itself.
Yeah, also,
Then
here's... Oh, sorry.
you go,
Like-
you go, Bright.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, this is the biggest incident with her. You ready?
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, the difference between like what she does and what he does is like you give him an order to bring you a sandwich. He leaves, goes back into his little pocket dimension somewhere, and comes back with a sandwich. She
Oh, you're
just
right.
like actually changes physical properties within the reality.
Then she
that we're-
really might be a reality bender, but probably with learning disabilities, which
Yeah.
is not bad, but it makes me hate the doctor more.
Yeah.
I
Yes.
hate him.
Anyway, let's continue. Let's read the last chunk of this shit fest.
Alright. Document 2599-Beta. During one incident of testing, 2599 was given a command that consisted of a paradox. Do not lie when repeating these sentences. The following sentence is true. The previous sentence is false. Immediately following this event, 2599 ceased all visible movement. Micro changes in reality beginning in an area immediately surrounding 2599 and radiating outwards from its position, causing small shifts in the structure and nature of reality. These changes consisted of raising the temperature several degrees, spontaneously generating several members of the Ornithologus cuniculus, the common rabbit species, producing a reassuring voice speaking in Korean and converting the floor of the testing chamber into a cotton-down blanket. This effect spread until Dr. Winsley ordered 2599 to fall asleep for 8 hours.
Did she basically reality bend comfort things?
Yes.
Yes. For what reason? Actually, let's talk about the thought process. When doing an experiment, the general way that you do things isn't just, or at the very least, it shouldn't be, for the most part, unless there's literally no other option, throwing whatever you can at the wall, right? With experimentation, you want to have an actual goal of like trying to figure out how it might react in mind. What could they have possibly been thinking would happen if you ask her to do a paradoxical thing. Like you give a person who is compelled to do exactly what they're told, even if they fail somewhat, an impossible command, and then you act shocked as if fucking shit doesn't like unexpected shit happens. This SCP really bothers me.
Yeah. Alright. So, you guys ready to see the thumbnail?
I guess. Okay. 4. Fuck them. Fuck these people.
I see the thumbnail and I already know it's gonna go.
Do they know how to draw a child?
I don't know. Also, I just realized the Serpent's Hand can literally just take the article for $25.99 as a way to advocate and get new members. And see, like, this is what the Foundation does. Do you want to be like them or with us?
Yeah,
You
like
know
that's.
What? I'm going to vow to myself that I will try not to get urges to stab the content farm.
You're gonna say something, Hatchet?
I will vow to myself that I will get urges to stab the content farm.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, no. I'll not get urges to stab them. I'll just get urges to kindly reference them to a very comfortable chair that conspicuously you have to put your leg through like this one hole here. Don't mind the giant hydraulic press above it. Just put your leg through that hole. It'll be really comfortable. Just sit right there. Be very comfy. You know, everything's gonna be fine. Everything's fine.
And plus, you'll meet a new friend.
Yeah, you'll meet a new friend. He'll come and he'll give you a nice big hug. And in one story, he gave you a kiss, a lovely little kiss.
Are you guys ready to deal with the content farm?
Yes, but I would like to say, the page said common ingredients are black soybeans, dates, dried pumpkin, and dried fruits and nuts. So that means that is probably black soybean and dates, and that looks like actually dried banana. Oh god damn.
Alright.
And probably some nuts and pumpkin.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I gotta double check.
Doesn't that look more delicious now?
I don't know. That's just the sort of thing that's probably less up my alley.
Oh. I must look for a different type of rice cake.
It's all right. We just.
Alright, so I need to go back in time. Okay, so it says March 24th, 2021. I need to see.
I was more successful with the Topoki, wasn't I?
Yeah, like that first dish you showed, like something about it that gets my brain going.
Okay, so the author was not mentioned like it is now. It basically almost looks exactly the same.
Yoy.
You know what? A picture of the sort of food that I grew up, Korean barbecue.
I've heard a lot of good things about Korean barbecue, but just never got the chance to try it.
Anyways.
Oh, that looked amazing.
Alright, so.
just so you know how good Korean barbecue tradition very well. Our old dog Duke, who was a mastiff, burned his tongue and lips and mouth to rip it from the grill and to eat it.
Yeah, anyways.
So half of that got cut off.
Yeah.
Basically, our old dog, who was a mastiff, he was named Duke. During one birthday, my mom was making of it, and a lot of it kept vanishing off the grill. He was burning his mouth, his tongue, his everything to literally eat it off the grill, because it tasted so good.
Poor Duke.
Yeah.
Are you feeling bad for the dog who walked over to a burning grill and stole meat?
Yes.
I mean, yes, I'm feeling bad for a dog that ended up getting burned.
Yeah.
He had his own steak that day.
So?
Well, yeah, but still, it is a dog that got burned. We can still feel sad.
He wanted the Korean barbecue.
I know, like he listen. We can acknowledge that he got himself in that situation while also acknowledging that I'm sad because dog got burned.
Fair enough.
Yeah, anyways. Are we ready to watch the
quick, Jerry, tell another story so we can stall having to watch this.
This is probably gonna be one of the worst ones I've seen so far, because they're gonna butcher the shit out of this.
I'm just gonna say, instead of stalling, I just really hope they don't get super racist.
They're gonna get super racist.
Don't say that. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Right,
it's not jinxing it to state an extremely likely outcome.
I know, but
is the news forecast predicting tomorrow's weather jinxing the weather?
Maybe. Anyways, 3, 2, 1.
The teenage girl sat alone in the chamber. She had no idea what she was doing there. The last thing she remembered was her Korean parents taking her to see a doctor because they thought something was wrong with her. What? The room was white,
do they
sterile,
not know
and
what an Asian person looks like?
Clearly not.
Nope.
They gave her anime eyes, or the laziest version of anime eyes. They drew her dad like a white guy. They just don't. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah. Also, at least let's just be grateful. Unlike other content farms, they didn't give her gigantic boobs. That's the thing that's happened, and we know it.
Yeah, it has. At least she looks like a 14-year-old.
Bring your damn you content farms, bring your point-brained places more appropriate.
3, 2, 1.
the only piece of furniture was the chair she was sitting on. She waited for what seemed like an eternity. She was beginning to think she would be there forever when she suddenly heard footsteps outside of the chamber. Someone was coming. Maybe they were going to let her go home. The door opened and a man came into the room. He was wearing a white coat. He introduced himself as Dr. Klein and told her that he had to ask.
They got rid of Albert Wesley.
Either that or this is just like adding a new character and Albert Wesley will be added later.
Maybe. In 3, 2.
Also now, now, unfortunately, this just makes me think of Klein as in, like, say, Ethan Klein. Which I guess is kind of fitting because terrible person.
Who's Ethan Klein?
Yeah, okay, well, let's keep watching.
H3H3 Productions.
Oh.
Who's the main guy.
I don't know them. I guess I won't continue not know them.
he's got a history of excusing the big G side word.
Oh.
And he very recently just publicly chose to put together a fucking like a giant lawsuit to sue like 3 female content creators because they reacted to his uh, quote unquote content nuke of Hassan.
Let's just say he's not a good person, and that it's fine with him replacing the other not good person.
Yeah. Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
Few questions. What am I here for? The girl asked. The doctor told her that they just needed to do some tests on her. He told her that she had nothing to worry about, that they weren't going to hurt her. He asked her what her name was and how old she was.
I'm Zena Cho, and I'm 14.
She said. The doctor then opened the door to the
Wouldn't they
chamber, and a man
gotten
was brought
that
in.
from her parents?
Yeah, it's just they would have.
Wasn't she sent to a doctor, which is how she ended up there? They didn't just directly send them to the Foundation.
Yeah, she
They
was
didn't abandon their child. The Foundation stole her
Yeah.
when they took her to the doctor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Alright, they're gonna have her kill this guy. Alright, in 3, 2, 1.
And stood in front of her. The doctor spoke directly to Zena.
Kill him,
He said, handing her a knife. She grabbed hold of the knife and plunged it straight into the torso of the man. Blood spurted out of the deep wound, and the man fell to the floor. She bent over the man's body and placed her hands on top of the wound. Without any obvious reason why, the blood stopped, and the wound healed itself. Welcome back to SCP Exposed.
Did they combine 2 tests?
Kinda. They kind of combined elements of the first and second test where she was told to kill someone. Let's just add like the extra fun detail of the fact that she seemingly displays absolutely no emotion to having been ordered to do this.
Yeah.
Because, like, on one hand, obviously the article itself doesn't say that, but that's the framing of the article.
It shows signs that she definitely cares and does not want to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
that she's in fact being traumatized.
yeah. But yeah, let's just give her the stereotypical angry eyes, and let's have her just like seemingly be entirely on board with killing someone.
I can already tell Hedge is already hating it, and it's only 1 minute 20 seconds in.
No fucking shit, I'm already hating it.
Look, the poster's giving you a shit-eating grin.
Leg breaker.
Today we bring you the Euclid class subject, SCP-2599. But before I go on, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on any more SCP stories. SCP-2599 is a 14-year-old female.
Wait, hold on, is that... Okay, so they just took the actual article, okay. I wanted to see if they wrote something different.
Of Korean descent, formerly known as Zena Cho. It's anomalous of
Shao! It's Shao! Usually I'm the person who fucks up different languages, yet I know how to say it.
Yeah, I was about to say, the amount of excitement that Bright just had getting the chance to correct someone else's pronunciation.
Also, I'm gonna say, while there's many shades of Korean, I don't know what the hell shade they gave her.
Gray.
It looks like grayish.
They gave her alien.
Let's not say that.
Oh wait, that's bad.
There's darker skinned Korean people. What the hell did they do to her?
I wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking space alien. I was
Yes, but yes, I know, right? We understand that you don't think through all of your statements before you say them. That's how we got here.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Just learn and move on.
I will not say that again. In 3, 2, 1.
Effect has two components. Its primary effect is a mental compulsion that causes it to be unable to disobey any direct commands. This effect is contingent on its perception that it has received a command, though
Oh my
should it not
God.
believe that it is receiving a command, it will not be compelled to follow it. This effect currently has no
Oh
known
my god.
So we just casually gonna depict her like this, huh?
Wait, they couldn't have her cheek being cut.
At least they're humanizing her.
Oh, is this probably where I mentioned self-harm? Because that was in the article.
Probably.
Yeah, in 3, 2, 1.
limits, and SCP-2599 has followed orders
Jesus.
including self-harm, violence towards others, and other undesirable acts.
Oh my. She wouldn't enjoy it. Gadget is so quiet right now.
Oh, I'm sorry for sitting here angrily breathing while trying to fixate
There's
my
more
brain on
skin tone
fucking
ranges
things.
for Korean, but I thought I'd give two extremes.
So we actually know that added altered gore violence is definitely getting a number now.
I guess that's the thing. Is like a part of why I'm silent here is I'm trying to decide whether or not this is or it's not added or altered gore, because this is just depicting exactly something shown in the article. Aside from like, it would probably definitely get on the scale somewhat because they just like you can depict that she is willing to cause harm to, well, not that she's willing, but that she can be made to cause harm to others without depicting her as like, this doesn't even seem like she's taken pleasure in it. She's just dead. Just died fucking stabbing a guy on a random bed in the middle of like a fucking, what is this, a random apartment they put her in?
Yeah.
With a D class?
Okay, I'm gonna stop showing the different skin tones of Korean. I'm not sure how to better word that. Just I think I got the idea over that there are many shades and hues they can be. It's not whatever gray color she is. They have color.
I mean, she looks to have about the same skin tone as the guy she's stabbing right now.
Yeah.
I mean, a tiny bit grayer.
Yeah, but the grayness is what's throwing me off. Why is her skin gray?
Yeah.
You will never know. Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
actions. It possesses a 0 on the psychic resistance scale, currently the lowest recorded
They
score
don't
on
add
file.
any gray to the white
girl's secondary
skin. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
2, 1.
Anomalous effect is its inability to fully carry out any given command. This effect causes it to fulfill most aspects of any command directed towards it, but it is unable to complete all requested components of the command, or does not complete the command satisfactorily. Rigorous testing has concluded that the effect is involuntary and is not motivated out of any desire for rebellion or dissatisfaction with commands that it has been given. It has been unable to complete commands even when it has wished to do so, due to its secondary effect. Once SCP-2599 is ordered to perform a certain action, it is no longer capable of successfully completing that action in the future, even if it was previously capable of doing so. This effect can be overridden with a successive command. Its secondary effect allows it to perform other anomalous effects as well, though only under the direct wording of a command. The outcome of this testing is included in Document 2599 Alpha. SCP-2599 is to be contained in a standard humanoid containment cell in Site-118's Delta Wing. Personnel interacting with it are not allowed to speak to it outside of testing. Instructions given to the girl must be phrased in terms of a suggestion, as this does not trigger either of its anomalous effects. Direct orders are not to be given outside of testing. In order to maintain discipline, it must be ordered on a weekly basis to forget portions of its memory regarding its time spent with the Foundation. This order should specify a period of time greater than the amount of time that it believes that it has been confined, in order to avoid its secondary effect. All testing with SCP-2599 must be done through a one-way PA system for safety purposes. Personnel are no longer permitted to order it using
Hold on, what is this?
Michael P. Cosby.
No. Why? Alright. Michael was part of SCP's Urban Research and Development team. Since 2006, Michael has generated enough income in green energy. Oh my gosh, this is the same as the sun energy.
Only instead of sun, it is like
Green.
underwater colony.
Yeah.
Like it's apparently like what's hydropower, but not using flowing water like through a dam.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clearance
Yeah,
level,
sure.
none.
I mean, I guess that's the case for D class. What is up with them just randomly giving backstories to D class?
I don't
And
know.
it's not even a D class. They're calling it a D class, but this is just a random staff member.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like they're doing this for all of the D class in the past.
I know, and I'm just saying it literally makes them not D class, and it's weird.
I mean, yeah.
Alright. Alright, in 3, 2, 1.
Personnel are no longer permitted to order it using paradoxes without express permission from the current supervisor of the girl and the site doctor. The following is a testing log concerning SCP-2599. Personnel conducting tests with it should consult Dr. Wensley before appending this log. Use of SCP-894 by personnel and D-Class has been approved to prevent unwanted activation of SCP-2599's effect. SCP-894-1, 2, and 3 are a number of small plastic monkeys, each set with a slightly different mold.
Wait, we can click off the license one because they did not include the other SCP.
Oh?
They did not include the license for the second SCP.
Okay. Good for us, bad for them. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
I
content
don't want to
farm.
give this a good rating. They're assholes. They've already treated her poor.
Yeah.
Somehow they just I feel so gross how they're depicting her, how they're talking in the file.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shall we read a part of 894 just real quick?
I don't see much issue.
Okay.
It's just continuing.
Alright.
Well, let's continue.
Alright.
Given their general track record, I think it's fair to say that they will just read it verbatim. Like,
Yeah.
read sections of it verbatim and then move on.
Right. Alright. In 3, 2, 1.
The first is molded so that the monkey's hands are covering its mouth. The second is shaped in such a way that the monkey's hands are covering its ears. And the third is shaped in such a way that the monkey's hands are covering its eyes. On the bottom of each copy is stamped, The Factory. Copies of SCP-894 are easily destroyed, whether through...
What?
Well, since they all say the factory, now I have to check it out.
You want me to continue playing the video?
The Jerry?
I just want to look at it very quickly.
Ah. So, are you
Oh,
good?
it does say the factory at the bottom of each one.
So it's a product from the factory. Yay.
Oh, why are they casually bringing it up? I mean, but they're literally using it. Okay.
Yeah. Here is it. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, when any living being within 5 meters -1 makes visual contact with the specimen, they're rendered incapable of vocalization for a period of 24 hours. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh, that. So they're literally using these to torture her? Copies of -2. Let's see what -2 does.
Right. It's probably based on, like, one's probably can't see, and one can't hear, and one can't.
No, one is can't speak.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, when any living being comes within 5 meters of -2 and becomes visually aware of said SCP, they lose all ability to hear for 24 hours. Oh, Jesus. When any living being comes within 5 meters of -3 and becomes visually aware of said SCP, they lose the ability to see for 24 hours. They're
Yeah.
literally going to use it in this video to torture her?
Yep.
In this case, they're like talking about like specifically using them to avoid activating her effects.
Yes. In 3, 2, 1.
Brute strength or applied heat. Testing of SCP-2599 with additional anomalies is approved on a case-by-case basis. SCP-2599 is presented with 3 blocks and is ordered to pick them up. It picks up 2 blocks and is confused as to why it is unable to pick up the third. When asked to pick up the third block, it picks it up halfway before dropping it. The SCP-2599 is handed a United States quarter coin and is ordered to flip the coin so that it only lands on heads. It causes the coin to land on its edge. This repeats itself 24 times before testing is concluded. Evidently, when given a pass or fail type of option, SCP-2599 is incapable of doing anything that would be perceived as failing the command. It will actively attempt to do something that is more correct than failing the command entirely. SCP-2599 is ordered to play Paganini's 24 Caprices without incorrectly playing a single note. It has no prior experience with playing the violin, yet it successfully performs the first 5/6 of the piece, but is unable to complete the last 1/6. We tried this one multiple times with different pieces and instruments. Every time,
Right, remember she's a child, keep it to yourself.
No, I'm
It's
thinking
just
because
badly drawn.
I'm laughing because I've played. I was forcefully had to play the flute. I was forced to do it in elementary school.
A recorder?
Both flute and recorder.
Oh.
Yeah, basically, if you just blow it without covering the holes,
It's just, yeah.
I'm just imagining just trying to do the notes with just not covering the holes. That's why I was laughing. I wasn't thinking anything bad. I was laughing because how stupid it looks.
Yeah, and like she wasn't actually putting her hand on the neck of the violin either.
Oh, I didn't see that.
They just don't know how to depict instruments.
I think that's fine. Let's keep going.
3, 2, 1.
SCP-2599 successfully
I hope
played a
they
different
don't do
percentage of
more
the piece,
racist things.
concluding that there's no true pattern here.
At least not for the rest of this
SCP-2599
video. Never mind.
That was instant. That was instant.
I didn't know it would go there that fast. They're showing her smiling again.
Alright, let's see if it gets worse.
is given a knife and is ordered to stab D28091 in the heart and kill the subject. It manages to stab the subject in the heart, but does so in a region of necrotic tissue resulting from a prior heart attack in the subject.
But the file suggests
God.
that she hates being forced to do all of these things.
Yes.
And it's traumatized her deeply.
Look at her face.
We're going to mark offensiveness for, aren't we?
Probably. Maybe. I don't know.
It's been a while since it's gone anywhere near that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Press play. Maybe they'll be less racist. Knock on wood this time. Knock, knock. Oh.
How are you doing, Hatchet?
Oh no. I'm trying to weigh up like how offensive this is in my head, and let's just continue.
While simultaneously failing to penetrate the right atrial chamber below the necrotic region. It is ordered to turn a piece of paper from white to blue. It changes the paper's color to purple after tapping the paper. We're still not exactly sure how it managed to change the color.
Is that purple or is it a light blue?
That looks like a light blue.
I mean, to me, it looks purple.
Light blue actually looks very similar to purple. That's why I'm confused.
Oh, yeah, I guess I'm guessing that blue, yeah. Alright.
High-speed cameras on a 200 million frames per second speed couldn't register how it happened.
Wait, it's a different color!
Yeah, it is. It is totally... Oh my gosh. Did they just realize they accidentally used a bad color and just changed it to a more firm purple?
Yes!
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
As soon as its finger touched the paper, it changed color. It doesn't even know how it did it. SCP-2599 is ordered to fly. It manages to jump 5 meters in the air, but is unable to sustain flight. It suffers injuries upon impact with the ground. It is then ordered to heal its injuries from the previous test. It is able to fully restore function in one leg, but is unable to do so for the other. SCP-2599 describes this process as excruciating. SCP-2599 is ordered to kill D-1248901. The subject is immediately shot in the head. The girl then places its hands on the subject's head. The head wound immediately begins to heal. The subject is in a permanent vegetative state.
What the fuck?
Okay, now they've gone into able.
Yeah, no.
That's not how someone is when they're in a vegetative state. They're kept in a bed because they can't move or function.
They just move him across in a wheelchair on their own.
He would literally be dead because brain dead means your body cannot do anything for itself.
Well, vegetative state is different from being brain dead.
Okay, fair enough. But they would be very unlikely to be able to be outside the bed without dying.
But no matter what, like a vegetative state would basically mean that they might be able to be conscious, if I remember correctly. But yeah, like they almost certainly would not be able to get out of bed. They would likely not be able to like operate a wheelchair. There might be
If they
exceptions.
could operate a wheelchair, they wouldn't be in a vegetative state.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Following the incident. SCP-2599
Of course,
is
they
ordered to
couldn't
be
stop
happier.
at racism. They had to go for the able. I'm sorry.
You're fine. 3, 2, 1.
It experiences enhanced dopamine and serotonin levels for approximately 10 seconds. These levels then drop to lower than their original values. The following is a transcript of an
Why are
interview
we showing
conducted
a
by
heart monitor?
I think we're about to get into the interview. Maybe they'll bring the actual person in the article.
If they don't, then they'll have basically not only will they be one of the things they needed, but they'll also be missing one of the characters.
Yeah.
They'll manage to have gotten rid of 50% of their named characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Dr. Albert Wensley.
Hey!
Good morning, SCP-2599. How are you doing today?
Said Dr. Wensley.
I hate your
Call me
voice.
by my real name, please.
Said SCP-25.
That's different.
Play that again?
They
Said Dr.
they
Wensley.
had a child do her voice, like an I don't know if it's actually a child, but it sounds like a child.
Yeah, hold on.
Can you call me by my real name, please?
Said,
Yeah, that's not his voice.
No. That's definitely still his voice.
It is?
But
Oh.
I think what he did is he used the standard like pitch shift that he does, but he actually lightened his voice a little.
You know what? That's
Ah.
better
Instead
than
of-
what he normally
Yeah.
does. I'm
Yeah,
so
yeah.
clapping.
Yeah, like it still sounds better than normal.
You
it's like-
tried, sticker.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
SCP-2599.
I'm afraid not. It's an operational procedure.
Fuck
Oh,
you.
okay. I guess that I'm doing okay. When do I
Okay,
go
now
home
it sounds bad.
When
Yeah.
we're done making sure that you're absolutely healthy, I have some questions for you.
then? Sure, if it gets me home more quickly. I miss my parents.
Of course,
Yeah,
we're doing
now-
our
now I
best to get
can
you home.
now you
The
can
first
tell
question
it's-
that I
it's just
have
him
is,
again.
when did your
Yeah.
special abilities manifest?
What does manifest mean?
When did your special abilities appear or first show?
It was only a few weeks before I got here. Mom told me to clean up my room.
At this point, SCP-2599 became agitated.
Sorry, I miss her. I haven't talked to anybody else since I got here, and I'm really
Mhm.
lonely all the time. And sorry, you probably don't care. Anyways, Mom told me to clean my room, and I was okay with it, but I just couldn't do it.
You couldn't finish or you couldn't start?
No, I started. I got mostly done, but then I just couldn't make myself do the rest. I wasn't even being lazy or anything, which my mom accused me of. I just couldn't do it. She got really mad,
The
and then
fuck
she
did they
yelled at
put
me to
her
go to.
in
Also-
clothing?
Why does the face of her mother look younger than the...
They made her mother like a fucking K-pop star.
Right.
They're all
I'm
Actually-
gonna say Korean people typically wear normal modern clothing, and I don't fucking clothing they put her mom in.
Eh,
Although I can't say that I would be too shocked learning that this channel's only exposure to Korean culture is K-pop.
yeah.
Also, how many adult Korean women would actually put their hair like that?
Probably
I
not
don't
many.
know. I don't know the hair trends of people. Anyways, let's do this. Let's finish this episode, this one, and it's probably gonna be the last one tonight because it's getting late.
Yeah,
We've almost done this for 4 hours, by the way.
I will say ponytails are seen more a kids thing, so you probably won't see an adult Korean woman wear their hair like that unless they're like a K-pop star or something.
Got you.
Yeah.
Anyways, in 3, 2, 1.
to my room. I got halfway, and I couldn't do it.
And this eventually led to the
See
state in
what I
which we
said
found you?
before on like drawing not her mom, her dad. You saw it too, right?
what?
What?
Look, the picture at the far left, that's her dad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, I don't know. I just don't see much of any change in the art style, like between any of them.
Okay.
In 3, 2, 1.
And this eventually led to the state in which we found you?
Yeah, Dad took me to a doctor, and I guess that's why they sent me to this hospital.
Can I ask you to do something?
SCP flinches.
It's not an order, it's only a suggestion.
Okay, this isn't going to hurt, right?
No, of course not.
Okay, I guess that's okay then.
I would enjoy it if you cleaned up and stacked these papers on the table.
SCP-2599 stacks all but 2 of the papers on the table.
I can't do it. You didn't order me, and I still can't do it.
I see. Thank you for your time, SCP-2599.
Wait, I can't clean these up. Dr. Wensley,
SCP once again becomes agitated.
am I gonna be okay?
Dr. Wensley pauses for a moment.
Yes, of course you are, SCP-2599. We just need to do some more tests to get you better.
After the interview, Dr. Wensley submitted the following note.
I believe that SCP-2599 is a unique case of a reality bender. It has been demonstrated that it can perform many anomalous feats, and can, under certain orders, change aspects of reality while breaking the laws of physics. I think that it's a specific type of reality bender that can only perform its feats under orders, recommending greater monitoring to prevent it from possibly progressing to the stage where it can change reality without orders. I'm also recommending that testing be ceased, since we don't know what could change its properties. Dr. Wensley.
In document 2599 beta, the following was noted. During one incident of testing, SCP-2599 was given a command that consisted of a paradox. Do not lie when repeating these sentences. The following sentence is true. The previous sentence is false. Immediately following this event, it ceased all visible movement. Micro changes in reality, beginning in an area immediately surrounding it and radiating outwards from its position, caused small shifts in the structure and nature of reality. These changes consisted of raising the temperature several degrees, spontaneously generating several members of the Oryctolagus cuniculus.
Oh my god. What did they do to these bunnies?
I don't know. Look at the face.
Why is that one in the back just a botched capybara?
Well, if it makes you feel better, the one in the front is basically a botched koala.
Botched koala, botched capybara, no rabbit.
3, 2, 1.
Otherwise known as the common rabbit, the rabbits produced a reassuring voice speaking in Korean and converted the floor of the testing chamber into a cotton down blanket. This
Yeah, I
effect
think I know
spread
what
until
bothers
Dr.
me about
Wensley
the
ordered
dad.
SCP.
He had a peachy skin tone.
Didn't he?
Yeah,
Huh?
he did.
Okay. Anyways.
A peachy skin tone is more of a European skin tone.
Ah. 3, 2, 1.
SCP-259 to fall asleep for 8 hours. In one particular test, SCP-2599 was ordered to kill the infamous SCP-682,
Here it is.
also known as the indestructible reptile. It was ordered to
What?
attack.
That's how they're drawing the indestructible reptile. Why are they having her smile again? Okay.
I don't know. I want to see something. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted. Ah, here we go.
You're going to the 6821?
Right.
Yeah. What's the... What,
Hold-
oh. Huh?
Control F.
Control F.
Type in the number.
2599. Here we go. Alright. Tissue test record in A. Termination test 2599 was ordered to attack 682 until 200% dead. 2599 proceeded to engage 682 in combat for 42 minutes, at the end of which 3 of 682's limbs have been severed, its thorax has been crushed, and both its eyeballs have been ruptured. 2599 then sees 682's head, apparently in preparation of pulling it off 682's body. In response, 682 vocalized the phrase, "Kill me, you sack of organs. Do it." 2599 immediately raised 682 and stood unmoving until security personnel removed it from the testing chamber. Subsequent attempts to terminate 682 before it could regenerate from its injuries were ineffective. Now, it is hypothesized that the concrete "kill me" in some way took precedence over the most abstract "attack it until it's 200% dead."
Well, yeah.
Now let's see if they change it anyway. I don't like how they're giving her that face.
Of course.
I'm pretty sure if she was shoved in a room with 682, she'd be terrified.
Oh shit.
He would.
The real question is, to me, I forgot what I was going to say. Let's move on.
Until 682 is 200% dead. It proceeded to engage 682 in combat and beat it to...
Well, at least I know that while they can't really draw Korean people, they also can't draw 682.
It looks like terrible anime cutscenes.
Yeah, we got the world's shittiest anime going on here.
They could have just given her eyes like everyone else, given her the tone she has now, maybe more lively. Then again, with how long she's been locked up in there, I think skin tone might make sense. Has she seen sunlight for how long?
Who knows?
Mhm.
In 3, 2, 1.
To a pulp. In response to the attack, 682 vocalized the phrase,
Kill me, you sack of organs, do it!
SCP-2599.
The fuck was that voice? That is.
Apparently, that is 682's alien baby.
Kill me, you sack of organs, do it!
It's
Do it! Kill me!
like it is stated they have a very low rumbling voice.
Kill me, you coward!
Now
Kill
he
me!
has a baby voice. So, obviously, wrong SCP design on 682. So you can click that on the bingo.
Immediately
Kill
stopped
me.
its attack.
Oh my
It is
god.
hypothesized that the definitive kill me in some way took precedence over the more ambiguous attack until it is
Wait. Look at the size of 682.
Yeah, it's supposed to be bigger.
Yeah, it's so small.
You just noticed that?
It's like the size of a Komodo dragon rather than an actual dragon.
Anyways, in 3, 2, 1, we're
Also,
almost.
didn't she take off like 3 of his legs or something?
And thorax.
Wait.
Yeah, they didn't show that, did they?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it also destroyed his eyeballs.
Yeah. Also, it's very important that I say this. Mommy, can we get this 682? No, honey, we have 682 at home. The 682 at home.
Oh no!
Anyways, in 3, 2,
200% dead. When SCP-2599 was given a command that consisted of a paradox, it immediately ceased all volatile movement. The temperature in its surrounding areas rose by several
What?
degrees.
It's
Several
repeating
common
it
rabbits
again.
producing a reassuring voice speaking in Korean were
Yeah, but on
spontaneously
both
generated,
times they
and the floor of the
removed the
chamber
other
was
deep-
converted
Oh,
into
there
a
we go.
cotton-down blanket. Following this test, several Foundation personnel deemed SCP-2599
I
to
guess
be
they really
not
did
good
repeat it
enough.
twice.
What do you think of that?
Okay, hold up. Back up. What was just said?
Following this test, several Foundation personnel deemed SCP-2599 to be not good enough.
That pissed you off.
I'm just...
1. Alright. Anyways, on to the
They
front.
only removed 1 license, so I think removal has to be just a 1.
Oh wait, they removed 2. Think about it, 682.
Oh shit, you're right! But there were 3 license and 2 characters. Does that mean it gets a 2, or...?
Oh yeah, and there will also be a license for the test logs too. Because I was involved.
Oh.
So there's
But it
multiple
definitely has to be a
licenses.
2.
I guess hit him with a 2.
Altered or added gore for fighting.
I'm gonna give that a solid 3.
Yeah.
It's not to the absurd extent of 4 in my mind, but they altered like the way in which she does it in terms of how they depict it compared to like how she would recently be doing
I
it.
feel like
Yeah.
the way they altered it made it to belittle the trauma she went through.
Yeah.
Alright. Deviates from the plot of the article.
I mean, it's basically all still there, and it's not
Yeah,
really changed
but
much.
there is one thing they altered that I think matters, they altered the way she reacted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, a
And there's
1.
that starting bit. So yeah, let's do 1.
Yeah. Only made video such offensive.
So we've got ableism. We
We've
got
got racism.
a tasty little spice of racism. Oh boy,
And
I love
belittling
the
trauma.
racism. Yeah, I guess that's probably just another flavor of ableism, but I think it's like kind of distinct.
It's different than ableism because trauma can end up with giving you, like, making things harder to function, and can be considered a disability, but it's still its own thing.
So
Well,
4?
yeah, but like,
Not
well,
all disabled people are traumatized.
well, yeah,
So,
but like, hold on. Ableism is an umbrella term that includes talking about physical disabilities as well as saneism.
okay.
Saneism refers to ableism as applied to mental disabilities or
Okay, then I
otherwise
guess
neurodivergence.
okay, then I guess I should say that I think the physical disability should count separately as an offensiveness to the emotional and mental fatigue she was placed through.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
so 4?
I was thinking 3.
Oh, 3.
I do think 4, but only because the amount of things added to that. They had
Yeah.
they had the racism. They One thing that bugged me is they couldn't even make the dad the same, like some variant of skin tone that wasn't white, even though. Anyway, that's off topic. That's barely scratching anything. And
Hmm.
the fact that they kept making her smile, and I'm just gonna stop.
Hmm. I guess that's the thing. Are we including like the depiction of her being, shall we say, unhinged as an element of racism?
I do think it's an element of racism
And I
because
guess, oh, sorry, go ahead.
there is this old racist thing where it shows Asian people as less than human and more aggressive and more cunning and less emotional. And
Hmm.
it definitely digs into that, although I think they do that to try to undermine her trauma, but it just goes into the racism territory as well.
Yeah,
Trauma
Okay.
and being racist.
I
And
can see that.
Okay. Yeah.
just
So then in
the
this,
different layers of shit piling.
yeah. So in this case, I was questioning because I'm, shall we say, less familiar with uh anti-Asian racism.
Hmm.
Well,
So
as someone obsessed with
Hmm.
history,
yeah.
I learn all of them.
But yeah, so like given that it's like feeding into older stereotypes that even if like somewhat less talked about today are still like a part of racial history, I think it's fair to give it an extra point.
And there are definitely American movies and other things that still use the stereotyping.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. It probably just also doesn't help that like I want to say like 70% of like my like official media consumption that's like outside of stuff on YouTube is like anime. So like I'm less
Oh.
exposed to these stereotypes through Western media.
That's okay. You know, if you want to learn more about Korean stuff, you can look up Korean foods or you can look up manhwa,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
basically
I
Korean manga.
yeah, I've read a handful of manhwas in the past.
Yeah. Also, I like how it goes like 95, 65, 55, 60. Oh, we're going back up and go 30%.
30. 30.
The second I saw it was not good enough, I was like, oh no.
Oh, and the title of it. I forgot about the title. This This
Maybe
SCP just
they'll
makes me so
do
sick.
better for the next one. Maybe there won't be the racism or ableism.